Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. Hello, Maggie. How's it going?
How's it going, Wilson?
Good. Now, you've had your share of action films and you've had
Mhm.
lead roles, but when you're working with Martin, is there anything you're doing differently that he wanted you to do that you haven't done before?
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, when you get a director at this level, I mean, you do take his lead. But what he does that's very smart is that he does give you a lot of freedom. And when people give you a lot of freedom, you not only depend on sort of like what your own experiences are and what your instincts are, but you actually end up deferring to them. It's very smart tactic, that Martin Campbell.
Now, he's worked with Jackie Chan, who likes to do his own stunts. Did he let you do your own?
He did. Yes, he did. In fact, he encouraged it, actually. He thought it was really brave and smart to give our audiences what they deserved. And he was excited that that I was willing to perform at that level. And I think that there was an early lesson where Martin was doing something very small that wasn't too complicated, that he was using my double for whatever reason, and it wasn't working because she just couldn't pull it off. And then I kind of walked onto set and I said, what the hell is going on? Why am I waiting so long for this shot? And he's like, oh, well, we started to do it, but she actually can't do it. Can you? And I looked at him and I was like, are you kidding me? Get out of my way. So we go, I do it in one take, we're done. And he's like, oh, okay. I didn't know who I was working with till now. So that was an early experience we had right in the beginning of the film. And I thought it set the tone nicely.
Now, you're working opposite two guys who've gone tit for tat with each other, Sam and Michael, because they obviously did, films together.
Sure.
So when you're working opposite them, what are you learning, I guess, from their experience, that they've done together?
Just really everything. I mean, I think that as a creative person, you have to be an observer. And for the two of them, I love the gravitas that people bring to set when they have years and years and years of experience under their belt, because it's so varied, it's so interesting, but it's also it's an opportunity, right? If you're smart, it's an opportunity to kind of take in what it is that I don't have the years to know. And so those three men, all three of them at their levels and what they've done and seen in their careers were a huge benefit to me, because my eyes and ears were open.
Mhm. When you get a role like this and you're on the page for most of the script,
Right.
they're utilizing all of your skill set.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
that's for sure.
is it invigorating for you as an actress? Like, oh, not only am I the lead, but I get to do this, which I've done before, but in a way
Right.
different.
I mean, everything you're saying is 100% true. It's just sort of like, I've been in other people's movies for so many years that, you finally sort of get the stage set for you to really, I guess, show your stuff, I guess. I mean, you could say, but at the same time, it's so nice to be able to have the written word be something that you actually like, a script that you believe in, and characters where you can develop them to go in any direction you want. And you have co-stars who are incredibly talented and capable, and a director who's a legend. And you sort of like have all these elements, I mean, if you're cooking and you've got all the best ingredients, I mean, you're certainly going to come out with something that tastes probably better than it would with different ingredients. And so I sort of feel like that's how it was on this film.
So when you do a movie like this, where it's just mostly you and two other co-stars,
Mhm.
what's going to make you say yes to your next project?
Oh, you are very intuitive and quite an instinctual man, I have to say. Funnily enough, I got a call from Martin, about a month ago, and I just got several missed calls from him, and I didn't know why. So I was calling back. He's doing a movie with Liam Neeson. I know he's really busy, so I call him back, and he picks the phone, and I said, Martin, is everything okay? Do you need anything? And he said, darling, I just wanted to talk to you about. I was there, and I watched you put all of this in, and I watched you do the work, and I watched everything. This is going to come out, and I'm afraid for you to make a bad decision next. And I don't want you to make a bad decision. And I care about you so much. And I care about what we've done together and your career and all that. So I really want you to keep in mind to kind of say no to everything after this until it's right. And I was just so touched by that he had been thinking about it and that it was something that mattered to him. And he's absolutely right. I think there has to be a lot of no's. You got to kiss a lot of frogs, right? And so, I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of passes before something actually feels good to me.
You see, we've seen you in this. We're looking to see what's next. But whatever you do, we're going to be there to support. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank
Take
you
care
for
of yourself.
taking the time. We appreciate it.
All right.
Bye. Have a good one.